career? What's college? When do you go to college?
When you graduate high school.
Okay. What are some different colleges, like length?
It depends. 4 years, maybe.
Okay, there's 4 years.
Yeah.
Like college, university, what else is there?
Probably 3 years.
Close.
2 years.
2 years. Like your community colleges,
Yeah.
like we have here. Okay? What about a career? What is the difference between a job and a career?
Job would be like working at Target, and a
Okay.
career like a doctor.
Okay? Yeah?
So something you want to do.
Right, so career is going to be more long term. Like a teacher, that's more of a career because you're doing it long term. Alright, so today you're going to research education, so like college, and then your career. So after high school, what do you want to do?
I want to become a surgeon.
You want to become a surgeon. What kind of a surgeon?
Cardiac surgeon.
Okay. And what do you know about that right now?
That this takes a lot of years.
A lot of years, what do you mean?
A lot of years in college to complete
Like
the courses.
schooling?
Yes.
Okay. And then, so with your schooling, what are you going to have? 2-year degree, 4-year degree, or what? Do you know?
Probably an 8-year degree. I don't.
So a
Depends.
okay, so where are you going to start?
In college.
Right. What kind of college?
Uh,
Like a 4-year or your
A
2-year or
4-year,
4-year?
a
Okay, you're going to go to your
college.
4-year first. Okay? So here's this thing. Just a little, ask some questions. We'll go over it together, okay?
Okay.
So first one is the education side. So do you have any schools that you're interested in right now?
UCLA.
UCLA. What do you know about UCLA?
That it's in California.
Okay. Do you know anything else?
No.
Okay, that's okay. So that first question is, what's the name of the school? UCLA. Where is it located? California. Do you know what the cost is? Have you ever looked?
No.
Okay. Why did you choose this school?
Because it's in warm weather.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just thought it's a bigger city. I like to be in a city.
Okay. And then, do you know anything? So you don't know anything else like about students, like how many students are there, anything like that?
No.
We'll find that stuff. Do you know what tuition is?
No.
So tuition is going to be the cost for the school. Like that's for your classes, and then you'd have like room and board if you live on campus. So that's an extra cost. Then sometimes you have like little fees here and there, like you'd have your meal plan, like that would go on there. Or sometimes there's like a technology fee, or sometimes they have memberships to, like, for example, the YMCA. So then you, like that kind of stuff. So we'll find that too. And then admission requirements. So do you know what that means?
No, not really.
So that means how do you get into the school? What are the requirements for you to get in? So we'll look those up too.
Yeah.
So then what degree or program would you like to be a part of? So to be a doctor, we'll figure out, or to do what you want to do for your surgeon, you think that we're going to have to go further than a 4-year degree. So we'll figure out what do we want to do for a 4-year degree first. Okay? So we'll do that first, then we'll do the career choice. So you picked your career, right?
Yeah.
So what does someone do in that career?
Operate on people.
What part of the people?
Their heart
Okay?
or their chest.
Right. So how much do they earn? We'll figure that out. And then, are they salaried or are they paid hourly? Do you know what the difference is on those?
Salary's the same amount that they get paid.
Right. Right. When? Like
Just
for 2 weeks or like the whole year?
the whole year.
Right. Right. And then what kind of education do they need? So you already said earlier that they need 8 years, right?
Yeah.
So we'll figure that out. We'll find out for sure. What other training or qualifications may be necessary? Do you know of anything right now?
Probably math. I don't know.
Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. And then what will the work environment look like? What do you think it looks like? Do you think it's fast-paced, like pretty hectic, or is it kind of slow and laid back?
fast.
I would say you're probably right. We'll find that out too. And then the last thing you'll do is what are some other related jobs to that? What can you think of? Who are people that work with cardiologists?
Other surgeons.
Other surgeons?
Like you could have.
What other people though? Like before you go, so say there's something wrong with my heart and I'm going to have to go to the cardiologist. Who did I probably go to first?
Just family doctors?
Yeah, like family doctors or nurses, like that kind of stuff, okay? So what do you know about researching? How do you research something?
Google.
Google? Do you believe everything or do you only trust certain things?
Certain things.
How do you know? Who do you trust and who can you not trust? How do you know that?
Depends if it says like education, you know?
So like there's education ones, that's good?
Yeah.
Good. So there's those, let's see, what else? What are some other things? Like there's some, so like for your medical questions, there might be some that are related to like associations, like medical associations. That's where you would get good information for that, okay? Here's a pencil. So let's start with your first one. So go ahead and as you look things up. So where do you think you're going to look for UCLA to find information about them? Where do you think you'll look?
Their website?
Their website. So let's find that first. Alright, so what's the first thing you're going to look for on UCLA's website?
About
What are you trying to find?
the search bar.
Okay, no, what do you want to find first though? I'm just asking. Look, read through your questions real quick and figure out where you want to start.
The cost.
The cost? Okay. So you're going to do that search bar? Or did you want to check one of the other? So sometimes if you see they have like prospective students, do you know what that means?
No.
That would be like you, someone who's interested. So click that and let's see what they have. Sometimes they'll list different information there. Did you find anything?
No.
Okay,
About
so let's try that admission tab. Let's see what it says. And maybe you had a question about admission stuff, right?
Yeah.
So that might be something we can find in here. Go back real quick. Read that first paragraph on academics and see if you find anything about admission requirements.
Okay.
Do you see anything that says there might be something about admission requirements?
Not requirements, just it's about the academic.
Did you read that second paragraph? So another thing with research, go ahead, do what you're going to do.
Okay. So this one says we only accept students who meet our high academic standards and can demonstrate that they will be an active, valuable contribute on our campus.
Okay.
So
Do you see, so here's another research thing. Do you see how that admission requirements? Yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
Oh. Well, that's. Oh.
So what's it listed